Hey, I just want to talk about a few things. I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all's time. I want to talk about Thanksgiving dinners. Thanksgiving is coming up this Thursday, and it's a shame that American people is so caught up in making money and family values don't mean anything to the point to where a lot of people ain't they don't cook on Thanksgiving no more. They'll rather buy Thanksgiving dinner. They don't even want to cook it, and when they do cook it, it's not cooked with love. Remember back in the 70s and 80s, if you're old enough, and even in the 90s, your grandmother or mother would cook and nobody could go in the kitchen and they would just make the whole Thanksgiving dinner, and it tastes so good because it was cooked with love, and they had patience to cook the food and do it the right way, and it was very sanitary and everything else, and you might eat a little later in our community, but the food was cooked with love. I just wish that people would get back to the old tradition. It doesn't have to be turkey, it could be ribs, however you want to do it, or like the Italians, they make lasagna. However you do it, just cook it with love. The food tastes better. Because I'm going to tell you something. You got a lot of foreigners that's then came over here and been over here 20, 25 years, and they have learned how to make Thanksgiving dinner. And the food is tasting good. No lie about that. They have really worked hard to get this American tradition down, and they understand where they're at, and they didn't learn how to cook, and these people is cooking with love, and the food is tasting good. You can't use that myth of, oh, don't nobody know how to cook, but us American people or whatever. Not true. A lot of other races of people that is from other countries have came over here and learned how to burn. I just wish that people would get back to cooking with love and understand that you only get to see people so often. Everybody's dying and people is losing out on family, and it ain't what it used to be. You got people that don't know who their relatives are. That's an issue. And everybody is just, oh, I'm just off to myself. It's just me. And I understand, I get it, because people are funny style now and act narcissistic and all that. I get it. You don't want to be around all that negative energy. But at the same time, holidays was used to for people to come around people you don't see, get away from the business work life and enjoy each other for one day, maybe 2 days for some, or three if family come in town, which that doesn't happen like that no more. And you have a good week and you go back to your normal regimen of what you do Monday through Sunday after that. But we just at a time where there's not really a lot of love in the States like that. I know Canada has had their Thanksgiving already, and they do it every year and do it the right way. Us in the US, we just have totally lost our traditions and everything else, and everybody's on this other stuff that really don't matter, and it's just sad. So, and a lot of us men, if we have to pitch in to give a few dollars, help these women out and just say, hey, I just want you to cook with love. If you need anything, I'll pitch in this, I'll buy this, or just buy all the food if you want to do it and have them cook it so they don't have to have that strain if they ain't got the money. But a lot of women work now. They be like, I don't need anything. But you see them, they get on these social media sites and it don't be no men around. It just be them in the pictures because relationships ain't what they used to be. People ain't getting in relationships like that no more. With all the cheating and infidelity and stuff that's going on and things of that nature, it's just bad. So when it comes to holiday time, Thanksgiving and Christmas time, all you see is a bunch of women in pictures with their cousins, with other female cousins and daughters and stuff. You don't see it, no men around, because the attitude and the thinking, I don't need no man and stuff like that and things of that nature. I ain't getting into all that, but I just wish that people would come back to the tradition of holidays and everybody do their part. The men do their part. The women do their part. And if it don't happen that way, but the ones that still doing it, salute to y'all. I hope everybody pitch in and clean up afterwards and help with the cleanup and just have a good time with each other, because life is too short, and all the unnecessary drama and dilemma and all that, it just really don't matter. Just enjoy yourselves. Do it for the children. Do it for the young people and show them a better way. You know, we got to have that. A lot of us Generation Xers, we got to have that, and we know what it's like, and it's a good feeling, but it's kind of sad when you look at it and just say, wow, man, what is going on? But I ain't going to take up too much of y'all time. This is the Rebuker. Just want to say happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, and enjoy yourselves. I'm out.